this project, we created two surveys, one for male and one for female. The surveys are created online and we distributed it via WhatsApp. We received 102 respondents from the survey, 51 for female and 51 for male. So we decided to analyze 100 surveys to obtain the data, and we excluded two. So the two people that are excluded, we consider them as outliers because the answers didn't fit our criteria. Also, we obtained Cgpa and study hours as the quantitative data, and the study method and study time as the qualitative data. For the study hours, some of the response from the respondents were adjusted because they gave their answer in range that didn't fit our criteria of answers. Therefore, we changed some of it to mode or mean.
So these are the frequency distribution table. First of all, for male Cgpa, female Cgpa, male study hours, and female study hours. So I constructed the frequency distribution table. So this is how I construct the frequency distribution table. This is for the female Cgpa. So first of all, I determine the number of classes, which I use 9. Second, the range of data, which is the largest observation minus the smallest observation, which is 4 minus 2.39 equals to 1.61. Lastly, for the class interval, it is the range divided by the number of classes, and I got 0.2. So for the male Cgpa, I also use the same class interval and the same number of classes as the female Cgpa. As for the female and male study hours frequency table, it is constructed using the same method. I will use the same class interval and the same number of classes for the male and female frequency distribution table so that we can compare between the female and the males.
I was given a task to plot the graphs from the data that have been obtained for this project. In the graph that I used are histogram, frequency polygon, and Ojan. And all of these graphs uses the data from the table that have been constructed by Alia before. For the histogram graphs, the x-axis used are the lower boundary, while the y-axis used are the frequencies obtained. For the frequency polygon, the x-axis used are the midpoints, while the y-axis used are the frequencies expressed. For the Ojan graph, the x-axis used are the upper boundary from the class boundary, and the y-axis used is from the cumulative frequency. In this graph, we can observe that the male Cgpa graph has the presence of clusters which are from pointer 2.705 to 3.905, while the female graph has a cluster from pointer 2.305 to 3.905, which shows that the female Cgpa has a wider cluster than the male Cgpa graph. Cgpa has a pointer 3.205, while the female Cgpa has a pointer at 2.905. In this figure, there is an unusual feature which shows a gap between the 34.5 hours and the 54.5 hours, which shows that there are no frequency of students studies at that amount of hours. You can see both male and female study hours graphs has a skewed right shape.
So we use 3 types of graph to represent all the results, which is histogram, frequency polygon, and lastly Ojan. Okay, why we use histogram? Histogram enables us to tabulate the results better, and we can see the pattern better. Histogram is also used to summarize all the distribution of all values in a particular interval. Next, because of histogram use 2 different graphs, which is one for male and one for female, we can compare both results in different graphs, so we can see the pattern better. Besides, we can also compare the performance of male students and female students. Okay, frequency polygon is used so we can compare the results in one data for each graph. The same purpose as histogram, but frequency polygon can help us better in comparing the results of female. Frequency polygon is a device to help us to understand the pattern of frequency distribution. So, by using frequency polygon, we can observe the pattern of distribution of data more clearly. Next is Ojan. Ojan is best used when you want to display the total of given data at any given time. Ojai use cumulative frequency, so we can observe the increment and decrement of data for both female and male in the graph.
First, I will explain about the Cgpa for male and females of Cfs Iium student. So this is the frequency distribution table for male and this is for female. Based on the calculation, the mean for male is 3.369 and the mean for female is 3.181. It shows that the average Cgpa for male is 0.188 higher than the average Cgpa for female. Based on the calculation shown, the mode for male is 3.372 and the mode for female is 3.165. It shows that the maximum frequency for male is 0.207 higher than female. We can conclude that the most of male get 3.372 and most of female get 3.165 Cgpa. Based on the calculation shown, the median for male is 3.387 and the median for female is 3.116. It shows that the median value for male is 0.271 higher than the median value for female. Okay, now I will explain about the variance and the standard deviation for Cgpa. Based on the calculation shown, the variance for male is 0.117 and the variance for female is 0.130. Based on the calculation shown, the standard deviation for male is 0.342 and the standard deviation for female is 0.361. It shows that the measure of data spread for female is 0.019 higher than the measure of data spread for male. We can conclude that the measure of data spread for female is widespread and the distance between the data and the added data is still close together because the value is less than 10. So I will explain about the study hours of Cfs Iium student. So this is frequency distribution table for female and male. Based on the calculation, the mean for male is 11.5 hours per week and mean for female is 15.5 hours per week. It shows that average hours study per week for female is 4.0 higher than male. Based on the calculation, the mode for male is 5.95 hours per week and mode for female is 18.50 hours per week. It shows that the maximum frequency for female is 12.55 hours longer than male. We can conclude that most of female spend 18.5 hours per week longer than male, which is 5.95 hours per week. Based on the calculation shown, the median for male is 8.28 hours per week and the median for female is 12.83 hours per week. It shows that the median value of study hours per week for female is 4.55 higher than male. I will show you the calculation for variance and standard deviation. Based on the calculation shown, the variance for male is 115.31 and the variance for female is 143.88 hours per week. Based on the calculation shown, this is standard deviation for male, which is 10.74, and this is female standard deviation which is 11.99 hours per week. It shows that the measure of data spread for female is 1.25 higher than the measure of data spread for male. We can conclude that study hours per week for female is widely spread and has a large distance between the data and the added data because the value is more than 10.
Okay, in conclusion, all of the objectives has been obtained. The Cgpa results of some of the students have been discovered by doing the online survey form. Okay, next, the average and the pattern of the performance of the students in semester 1 examination can be observed as we have tabulated 3 different graphs, which is the histogram, frequency polygon, and the Ojai. Okay, to increase their performance, the students need to try a lot of methods of study like do exercise, read from textbook, and watch a videos, so to find their own way of study. This is because if the way of study they are using is effective, they will understand a lot more better in their studies and they will excel in their studies. They also need to be more hardworking and always ask questions to their lecturer if they don't understand some things. Okay, lastly, each student has their own capabilities, so they need to find their own way and method to study. And so, we need to study smart, not study hard.
For Islamization, we took from Surah Al-Ra'd verse 11, which Allah has mentioned that indeed Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. So this verse can be related to our issue, which is how much time they spend for studying, their study method, and the time they choose to study will affect their exam results. And students should not rely to Allah only to get good exam results, but they should also make efforts such as attending lectures, doing assignments, and studying.